Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to jump straight into the price of AMP. Right now, a little bit above that 5 cent range. We are continuing to see this crypto market take off. So, when will AMP actually take off? That's the question a lot of people are asking right now. Because when we take a look, like I said, at the market, Bitcoin's above 48K. We continue to see Cardano up 6 to 7%, Chainlink up 7%. A lot of coins doing very, very well. Altcoins, for the most part, being right around that 3 to 5 cent per, or I guess 3 to 5% increase is what I'm going for. But why is AMP not following in that path? So we are seeing about a 2% increase, not as much as a lot of people would love to see. There's tons of volatility still remaining in AMP, and we still have a very, very bullish 62% buying as well as 38% selling. So we are still more buying than selling on Coinbase, and it's still showing that realistically, AMP does still have a lot of people that believe in really what AMP has to offer, the value and utility behind AMP kind of, benefits over a long period of time when, more crypto mass adoption continues to take place. So we do see the market cap, by the way, at $2.2 billion in the volume in the last 24 hours being right around 23.3 million. So like I said, where is AMP going to be moving to by the end of the year, by the end of the bull market? We're going to give you those price predictions at the end of the video, but I do want to jump into some of the most recent news regarding AMP. There's some things to talk about today, whether it's an article, whether it's Twitter or a tweet specifically, but I do want to jump into those. But before we get started, I want to say, guys, as well, if you have not already, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on. As we talk about AMP, we talk about so many other cryptocurrencies as well, whether it's VeChain, whether it's Cardano, Chainlink, Polkadot. We talk about them on this channel. So let's jump into the last week, seeing about a 1.55% decrease in the last week and a 15.14% decrease in the last month. I think AMP is at a very, very good buying point right now. It's not doing any, not, I guess, doing much right now. If we actually take a look at their Twitter as well, which we're going to do here in just a second, they don't have much updates. There's not much news, not much headlines coming out, and that could be a risky time to buy. But as also you got to think long-term wise, it's going to be a solid time to buy because we have no hype really surrounding AMP right now. You're buying at a cheap price of about 5 cents. As the crypto, like I said, mass adoption continues to take place, you're going to have that cheap price point on AMP, and I do think that $2.2 billion on market cap is going to continue to rise as more and more retail as well as institutional investors get involved. I do want to jump over to the crypto markets. Like I said, very, very great things taking really place across the market, green across the board for the most part. I do want to jump though into one of my first tweets of yesterday. It was actually talking about if Link hits $40 before October 1st, I will give someone who retweets 40 Chainlink. So all you have to do, guys, is retweet this tweet and follow me on Twitter so that I can DM you back, and you'll be entered to win that 40 Chainlink if we actually make it to $40, which, by the way, we were looking on the way, right now at $31.14. Chainlink looks like it definitely has a possibility, so that'd be a lot of Chainlink for somebody. I did just want to kind of mention that before we jump into some more AMP news. So we also have introducing Transformers, a new way to connect Layer 2 scaling solutions like the Lightning Network to Flexa. So this was a big deal on September 7th. Flexa added support for fraud-proof Lightning Network payments. So Layer 2 scaling solutions really enhance blockchain payments with features like speed, privacy, throughput, and they continue to really guarantee that safety, that security in sending assets. And I think that's a big thing that a lot of people want to feel when sending large amounts. And you can see here, but settlement isn't guaranteed until transactions are written on chain. By connecting Layer 2 scaling solutions to payment networks like Flexa HQ, transforming them into spending capacity, merchants can gain access to more consumers and more wallets and apps than ever before. Starting now, anyone can provide collateral for Lightning payments on Flexa HQ network by staking Flexa Capacity's Lightning Transformer at app.flexa.network. So this is a very big deal, bringing more utility to this exact AMP token that we've been talking about. And I want to jump into this Flexa add support for fraud-proof Lightning Network payments Medium post. It goes into great detail on, I kind of want to just jump through a couple important parts. But before we do so, guys, I do want to make sure you guys realize there are so many great exchanges to take advantage of out there in the crypto space. One of the best out there is Crypto.com. So Crypto.com, has so much great really things going on with them right now. And you can see the world's fastest growing crypto app joined 10 million plus users buying and selling 90 cryptocurrencies at true cost. You can actually get a Crypto.com Visa card as well and get up to 8% cash back, or not cash back, but 8% back. And if you go down a little bit farther, we can see buy crypto at true cost. Like I said, you have all of the Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Dogecoin, Polkadot, all the main coins that you're going to want to jump into available there. And the coolest part is you can get up to 14.5% PA on cryptos and up to 14% PA on stablecoins. So a massive amount of rewards or, just passive earnings that you can get from crypto.com. I'm not going to go too much more into detail, but like I said, crypto.com, I do have a link down in the description if you guys want to use my referral. I believe it does help me out a little bit as well. I just want to kind of give you an update on crypto.com and why it's so special and, one of the major exchanges that I use to trade personally. I want to jump now into Flexa. Like I said, adding support for fraud-proof Lightning Network payments. The leading pure digital payments network expands pay with Flexa functionality and introduces transformers to enable zero-fraud Lightning payments for all merchants. Like I said, this is a big deal. It talks about the Flexa leading provider of the fastest and most fraud-proof payments network in the world. Today announced that it will be enabling Flexa merchants to seamlessly receive payments via the Lightning Network in stores, in mobile apps, and online. Building upon Flexa's recently improved or introduced Pay with Flexa platform, this new integration represents the first time that merchants would like to receive Bitcoin via Lightning and can do so in a fully compliant, fraud-proof way. So this is definitely, like I said, as the most popular Layer 2 scaling solution for Bitcoin, the Lightning Network, enabling payments to really be processed faster and more privately than they would natively on the that Bitcoin blockchain altogether. So definitely, like I said, a very big upgrade to the Flexa network and AMP altogether. I do want to jump though over to the AMP Twitter account because, like I said, not much going on recently as of news. If we can look down, September 7th is the only thing that's really happened in September. I want to keep you guys up to date as much as possible with certain cryptos, and I know a lot of you guys are invested in AMP. However, unfortunately, there's not much to really kind of report on. I've, kind of deep dug into some things coming up that we will definitely talk about in the future videos. But right now, like I said, not much coming. And that is, in a way, very, very good for those of you who want to invest. Because like I said, we're seeing a very low price point because of that. And I think if we continue to push into a, bull market part two like we are, I think AMP's going to be a very, very great buy for a lot of people at this 5-cent price. So I do want to talk about by the end of the year, where do we expect AMP to be and where do we expect it to be by the end of the bull market as well. So only a $2.2 billion market cap right now. I think we are going to continue to see AMP do very well. Like I said, utility continuing to grow slowly but surely. And I think with that, we are going to see safety and security continuing to rise in value in the crypto space. Like I said, with more people getting involved in mass payments also, coming across as, transactions get bigger and bigger. I do want to say though, like I said, by the end of the year, I think we could easily see AMP pushing closer to its previous all-time high of that 12-cent mark that we saw June 15th at 8 p.m. I think 12 to 15 cents is definitely something that we should be shooting for by the end of the year. That'd be about a 3 or at least a 2x, from this current price point, but close to a 3x depending on if we hit that 15 cents or not. And I think, as we move forward, we're going to even see that bull market part two even go higher. I'd say 20 to 25 cents at the very least for AMP. And I think it does depend on really the upgrades that AMP kind of brings to the network, their kind of marketing in general. Are people going to actually utilize AMP? Are people going to use AMP, when they should be using AMP? It's going to be one of those things where people just have to know more about this coin to actually understand and, take advantage of it. So it's going to be all about the kind of marketing, all about the, what comes and goes with AMP. So we'll definitely keep you guys up to date through it all and, kind of give you guys my thoughts on where AMP's headed. And, if there's any news, obviously, we'll cover it right away. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on, as well as follow me on Twitter, CryptoProfitYT. Like I said, I am having that link giveaway. And then also, I do have a Patreon down in the description below if you guys want to stay up to date with exclusive market updates, pre-sales, IDOs, low market cap picks. It's all there available. Patreon.com/CryptoProfitYT in the description below. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys all in the next one.